All right, guys, we are ready to go. Hope everyone's doing well during these crazy times. I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to actually, first of all, thank all of you for joining me here today. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Marshall Stern, and I am the president, owner, janitor, marketing guy of Sandbox Signs and Graphics. We've been around for 25 years. And welcome to this, it's about a 30-minute information session on the different signage and graphic solutions that you can do to help protect your business, your staff, and of course your clients during these challenging times. So just a couple things to go over, and then I'm going to just show you a few different of our what we've been doing and some of our solutions and how you can use that for your business. And it doesn't matter if you're a business owner or you work in an organization. There's so many things that we can do to help limit the spread of this virus, and even moving forward, because flu seasons come and go every single year. And I think to some degree, minus maybe the social distancing, this will be the new norm for at least on the hygiene side. So hopefully the social distancing, physical distancing rules will eventually, they will at one point go away, but we'll actually be able to hug and shake hands hopefully one day. But for now, this is our world. So if you do have any questions, this is being recorded, first of all. So I will actually be sharing the link afterwards for those of you who were not able to make it, or if you want to share it with your colleagues, and I'll send you a link for that afterwards. There will be time, hopefully at the end, for some questions if you have any questions. And but if you do, as we go through this presentation, if you have any questions, you can also type it into the chat box, and I've got it open here, so I'll see if I can catch those questions and answer them as we go along if you have questions regarding certain products, so on and so forth. So that's part of the housekeeping. The purpose of this, I want to let you guys know first, is strictly to educate you and inform you on the different options you and your organization have moving forward regarding signage and graphics to help protect your area. I am not, and this is the caveat, I am not a medical professional. I'm not going to talk about masks, the use of masks or face shields or anything like that. I am going to talk to you strictly from a viewpoint of a business owner, someone who's been in business, and over the last 6 weeks, we've actually changed our business and pivoted a little bit to really helping people in this area around protecting themselves and protecting their staff. So that's what I want to mention, because I am not here, I'm not speaking on a medical front, but these steps we can take with these different options, whether you use us or not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you do, but I just want to inform you guys that this is the things that are out there, and we are doing our best to come up with new products and services moving forward, and so on and so forth. The benefit, before we get into the exact products, the benefit to using these products and these services is twofold. Number one, yeah, you are protecting yourself, your staff, your clients, your business. But you're also, by using these products, you're telling those visitors, you're telling your staff, you are doing your best, you are doing the work. It is a safer environment. To what degree is really entirely up to you. I know the government is, and all the different associations and different, the different industries are coming out their requirements, okay? And we will alter as we move forward. But these here are all in line with what we've been doing for the last 6-7 weeks, really. And it's gonna be here for a while to a certain degree, for sure. So that is, I think, all of that kind of stuff. The housekeeping, but let's get right into it. I'm going to show you every product and solution that I'm showing you is completely customizable. So whether you want to change the wording slightly, as long as it's in line with what the medical and the government regulations are, or you want to add your branding to it, it doesn't have to be sterile, and you'll see it actually, most of them look pretty good, but especially like floor graphics, you can totally, and signage, you can totally put your brand. You can even have a little bit of fun with it, so it doesn't look like it's such a, I mean, it is a serious topic, but you can sort of make it a little bit more your own. Sizes also are completely customizable, and materials, because every workspace, every business, every office, retail, they're all, and restaurants, they're all obviously configured differently. Okay. So the first thing here is, these are a couple different poster ideas that's being used, and you can do it as, so the way I've compiled this presentation is from the outside going in to your place of business. Doesn't matter if you're a restaurant or retail store, an office in an industrial park, an office on the street front, like a doctor, like a walk-in clinic, or if you're actually in an office tower, or if you're a school, or an organization, a community center. It's all meant from when you're walking from the outside in at all points of entry. So it could be your front door, your front entrance to the building, front entrance to your unit, or if you have a back entrance, maybe it's a shipping, receiving. You need to cover all of those bases, okay? Make sure you are telling people you have their back. Make sure you're telling people you're taking this serious. And so the posters that you're seeing here, it said, and again, they can be different sizes, like please do not enter and self-isolate. If that can totally be, when we're doing it as decals on, let's say, the door or the front glass, it could be on a sign, it could be like a rigid sign that could hang in the window, or in the, on the door, or on the back door, if you have shipping, receiving, or staff coming in there. So you're putting it out there. This is what you guys need to do. Again, customizing the size, colors, all of it, entirely up to you. The decals we use, it's a removable decal, so it's not going to leave any adhesive. It's almost like a static cling, but it goes on a little bit nicer than that. And it can be used also, I'm going to show you in a few minutes, for different frames. It can be used as a changeable insert. So if you're doing a sandwich board or some other kind of frames, which I'm going to show you, you could actually temporarily, you can use the hardware long-term, and these can just be actually like plastic, plastic inserts that slide in, or it could be a decal. Again, customize the size, branding, etc. So here's what I'm referring to with the insert. So this is a metal sandwich board. Okay, so you can actually buy the whole unit. It'll come with the signs. You can have it single-sided or double-sided, and you can use it as changeable. So you can actually just put them in there, and then when this whole thing is over, or if you want to, before flu season comes next year, if things have calmed down, and hopefully they will, you can use it to just basically for your own branding, for promoting a sale, or just your business in general, okay? And going back to actually, okay, the frame, it is available in different sizes. The common one is 36 by 24. There are smaller ones, and there's also one that's taller. Again, let me know if you have any questions, or you can definitely reach me always at solutions@sandboxsigns.com, or you might have my direct email, but I get them both. The other insert option, and this is, so now we've opened the door to our business, we've walked in, okay, so we saw on the outside you have the sandwich board. I'm not saying you have to use it, but depending on the type of business you have the sandwich board out front, or you have the decal on the window, and then you walk in. And this is great, especially for schools, for high traffic areas, doctors' offices, condominiums, office towers, commercial office towers. When you're walking in, you would see a freestanding sign. Again, one side could be help prevent the spread. The other side could be the do not enter and self-isolate, blah, 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 all that information, which we're starting to see everywhere. And this is a standard. It comes in black or chrome. It's 5 feet tall, and then the inserts are 28 inches by 22 inches. Again, it's a single insert, and you can have graphics on one side or on both. And these are all cost-effective solutions. The next one is something we've created here, and this one is actually a sanitization station. It's a free sanitization station. You'll see at the bottom, so it's 65.5 feet tall, and at the bottom there's this metal frame that sits so it can sit on the ground freestanding. We're just building our first one now, and this is a brand new product we've come up with. And again, it can be single-sided or double-sided, but the idea here is that it comes with an acrylic holder on it and a bottle to fill up with your favorite hand sanitizer liquid, okay? And it is, again, freestanding, and this could actually be at the entrance of your office instead of the other one that I showed you just a moment ago. And it can also be situated throughout in different areas, depending on the type of business you're in. We're just trying to give different options for everyone. Again, you can change the graphics on this. It could be more fun. It could be totally branded. And honestly, guys, this isn't going anywhere, right? This isn't going anywhere. It's going to change. Not going to change. The flu season will change, but people are going to have to take care of their hygiene all the time. Okay, yeah, great question, Robert. The price for it depends. There's a couple different options. The single-sided, actually, I'll tell you that right now. Constantly working on that. The single side is if you want the graphic with the regular holder, okay, is, I don't want to give you the wrong price. Okay, $395 for a regular holder for one side, and then $495 if you want double-sided. You don't have to have the holder on the other side. It would just be a graphic, which is like, thanks for shopping, or thanks for coming. Thank you for your business. And there is an option for $30 more if you want. There's a locking acrylic holder that so people can't actually steal your hand sanitizer bottle, which unfortunately has happened. But depending on the kind of business and who's around, that's it. So $395 single-sided, $495 double-sided. And again, if you're ordering multiples and larger quantities, we can definitely do something on the price. But that's basically the price for ordering one at a time. Okay, so I don't know why my computer's doing this. There we go. So yeah, it's a durable base, and again, it includes the holder, the hand sanitizer bottle, and it can be single or double. Floor graphics. This obviously is the first thing that sort of popped up everywhere. I should change the name. I hate social distancing. We're starting to change that now more to physical distancing, but everyone started with the social distancing at the time. And it's ideal for carpet, hard floor surfaces, or even sidewalks. And you're going to start to see that more as the retail shops, the street front shops open and restaurants open, especially restaurants. You're going to start seeing floor graphics outside if they're only allowing so many people in. And then inside, you're going to see it all along the way, depending on the type of business it is, and even in restaurants where you're only allowed so many people to sit. And we're working with some restaurants now, you're going to start seeing these floor graphics on the actual seats or benches saying you can sit here, instead of just people doing the opposite and saying like a big tape, big X mark saying don't sit here. It's a little bit nicer, a little bit more warm saying please sit here. It's a completely removable adhesive, so it's not going to damage anything. And the popular sizes right now are 12 inches, 16 inches, and 20 inches. And I'm just going to get to that right now. And the prices range, again, it's smaller quantities, so the prices range anywhere from $26 to $49. But again, larger quantities, there's definitely price breaks for that. And again, you can change the graphic on it, coloring, branding, even the text, what it says. That's not a problem. I do warn you, if you go online to some of the online graphic companies, I'm not going to mention them, but they are selling them. Some of them are selling them for like, 5 of them for like $10 each or $8 each. You have to make sure it is a removable graphic and it has an anti-skid, a special laminate on top that you're not going to slip onto, because you don't want any lawsuits for your organization. So this is 3M product, perfectly, it's a fluorographic material. So be careful with that, because people get caught up on the prices and say, oh, he's charging, $20 and I can get it on $7 for $7 in this online shop. Okay, it has to be a special material. Okay, another thing that's been huge, and we've been bombarded this past couple of weeks, and we've been helping out a lot of offices and especially dentists and podiatrists, is these desk shields. So I saw someone in a group the other day saying, oh, I don't know how warm it is and fuzzy to have this in your counter or your desk. It needs to be done if you have people coming up to your reception counter. So we're doing it at all the reception counters. If you have a sales team or a consultation team where people sit down at a desk, really important that you're protecting yourself and you're protecting them. And again, it is hopefully just going to be for the short term. Maybe you can then put it away and reuse it flu season. So we're all learning as we go. But again, prices are all over the map on these. I'm not going to get into that right now. The one we're doing is it's a thicker acrylic. It's 1/4 inch, freestanding. You can either stick it on your desk because it comes with double-side tape, or you can just have it just sit without the tape on it, depending on the surface you have. But they are very sturdy, and unless you really, really push on it hard, it's not falling. Sizing, standard size is 30 by 36, but again, we can make these up to 5 feet or 60 inches in one panel. If you need to cover a wider area, which some of the dentists we're working with do, we just do multiple ones. And it has a cutout at the bottom there. And it could be custom placed cutout as well, depending on where your merchant terminal is or how your desk is configured. Okay, and the other thing, if you have, let's say, a restaurant or just a more fun environment and you want to put these up, it doesn't have to be just clear. You can have a lot of fun with it. You can put fun sayings on it to liven it up or to warm it up a bit, or even just a welcome message, or brand it with your company logo. So everything is possible. There is a complete shortage in the marketplace right now of 1/8 inch thick acrylic. That's what a lot of the banks were doing with the ones where you see it's like a reverse ballot box where it's folded on the sides. So they were using the thinner acrylic. City sold out of that here in Vancouver till late May. But we've been using 1/4 inch, so we still have stock, and we should be good for now. But again, if you're thinking of it, give me a call right away or an email right away, because it is eventually probably going to be a similar situation, and they might run out of those. So you don't want to get caught without. Okay, again, depending on the business that you have, you might be a property manager. We're doing, or if you have an office with multiple floors, or you're a school or community center, you can do graphics both on the outside of the elevator and inside the elevator. So the graphics on the, hang on, there was a question here, the desk guards. So the 30 by 36 desk guards are, again, based on an order of 1 or $195 plus taxes and delivery if we're delivering it. And then they go up from there to, $220, $230, $240, depending on the size, but $195 for the 30 inch by 36. And that's the 6 mil 1/4 inch acrylic. So thank you for that question. And it's about a 1 week turnaround. Or actually right now, it's probably more like 7 to 10 days, just because of the quantity being ordered. The other stuff, all the decals, the signs, within a week. Elevator graphics, same idea. So we've got, it's promoting, again, I need to change that to physical distancing, but it's promoting it whether it's walking up to the elevator, on the door of the elevator, whether it's a single door or double door. It could be that type of graphic, or we can do something a little bit more fun and a more easier graphic to remove. It depends on the size of the size of the elevator we're finding. Actually, I should probably change this one as well, because a lot of elevators don't even have, well, first of all, let's stop and say 6 feet is not 2 meters. They're telling us to keep 2 meters apart, which is actually 6 feet 3 inches. Many elevators, especially in older buildings, aren't that wide. So we're also doing decals now that just basically say, please, maintain physical distance. And if you want, you can put something in the elevator, like the graphic at the bottom left of the screen, and that's kind of where they stand. Put one in each corner, and I will promote that. Again, it's just keeping people top of mind to take care of yourself, keep your distance. These are simply posters. We don't have to do these for you. You can do these all on your own. It's through the BC government, their website. There is a link to this artwork. You can download it. You can print it on a color printer, 8.5 by 11, and just basically tape it up. Or what I'm going to show you in a second, we have options for nice holders. You can also take this and you can blow it up, and we can produce it bigger for you, larger for you. Depending, again, if you have a staff lounge, you might want something larger, again, or in the washrooms. But you can do this if you just want the 8.5 by 11. You can just print this off yourself. And then, you can put in these frames. So we have 2 options, acrylic and this aluminum snap frame. We do have some acrylic frames in stock. The prices are the same. They're about $45 for either of them. But those are going fast. And the snap frames, there's lots of stock for, and they look nicer. And they can just hang on the wall, or you can use double-sided tape to mount them. And then you can, again, after this is all done, snap it out or slide it out, put something else in. And here's another picture of different ways you can do it. There are larger snap frames as well, and the prices are more for that. So, but the key is here, you can actually utilize the snap frame post-pandemic. So the investment is in the long term. It's, and then the poster is something you can change out. So I got a question. Yes, I will send you guys information as to where the link is for all this information, so you can share it with your team. The smaller frames are $45. I would have to get back to you on the larger frames, because there's lots of different sizes. It actually shows right here. So 11 by 17, which is, I'll tell you that one. So 45 for the smaller ones, 55 for the larger, the 11 by 17. So you can put 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 paper or a bigger poster. But there's also 25 by 30, 24 by 36, which is what you see in the window there. I don't have a price for you on that right now, but I can definitely get you that price. And that's pretty much it for the presentation. We are here for you. If there's any questions, you can unmute yourself or ask me in the chat box. But the idea, guys, we're here for you. There are lots of different solutions. I tried to simplify it for this presentation, just so you understand what's available to you. And that's pretty much it. We're here, we're working hard for you. You can send us an email, you can phone. Again, I will post a recording of this and send you the link to where you can find it and share it with your team. No, thank you, Michelle. Again, if there's any questions that you want to ask live, just if you can unmute yourself, that'd be great, because it is a few minutes early. But if not, I'll stay here for 5 minutes anyways. And if you guys want to ask some questions, ask questions. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys. And that's it. Take care, guys. Stay safe. We're here for you. And Even if you don't need COVID related type of signage, we're here for you for that too. But just make sure that you guys get your business ready to reopen or keep it safe. Questions?
Thanks, Marshall.
Oh, nope. Thank you guys. So if there's no questions, you guys are easy audience. Take care. Have a great weekend. Okay, bye guys. Oh, and if you do have any questions after the fact, give me a call or send me an email. All right. Thank you all for coming.